Good morning, Patriots. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. This is my morning thoughts. Happy birthday to John today, John Anderson. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for what you and Robert are doing. And a lot of people out there may not agree with what you're doing or don't stand by for what you're doing. But you know what? At least you're speaking out. You know, like I said, everybody's going to have haters when you speak out. Everybody's not going to agree when you speak out. It's like anytime you say something about this administration, well, these people out there love this administration, and no matter what they do, they're going to love it. Right, people? You've seen it. Well, I don't know. Did anybody see what happened in Chicago when the African Americans attacked that woman in that car with them children? Bashed her car up, threatened them, broke their window, scared the heck out of the kids. Yeah. Wasn't on the news, was it? No. Yeah. Well, they got charged with a misdemeanor. That wasn't a hate crime. You understand, people? It's not a hate crime when it's black on white. Have you understood? Do you see the legits of what's going on in this country? It's like the woman down there in Tennessee. Her and her kids were murdered by, I think, 6 African Americans. Wasn't a hate crime, was it? But I guarantee you, I guarantee you that if a white man would have did that, it'd been all over the news and TV down there, it'd been all over Fox News, it'd have been everywhere. And my thing is, people, look, the president, Obama, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Hillary Clinton, all of them that jump on that bandwagon when it's an African American it gets done to, right? And have nothing to say about that family that got slaughtered down there in Tennessee. Fox News, no, ain't got nothing to say about it. I am tired of the double standard in this country, people. There is a war going on in this country. There's a racial war going on. And if you look at statistics right now, because this administration has made it that way, it's a black on white war going on in this country right now. And the news ain't even covering it the way they should. They just as guilty, and Fox News, CNN, all of them, they just as guilty as that administration up there, because I didn't see the president say anything about what happened up there in Chicago, or what is still happening in Chicago, and what happened down there in Tennessee the other day, right? Because as long as it's some white people getting killed, it don't matter, people. It's not a hate crime. Just like that boy that's got in trouble for burning I think he burned a gay flag. He's going to go to jail for a hate crime, right? Or they charging him for a hate crime, right? But yes, you can have all these African Americans on this Facebook that people put on my page, and I'm going to tell you right now, every time you put one of them on my page, I'm going to delete it. I don't want to see it. I'm not going to condone it. I'm not going to glorify it. I do not want to see it. But yet, when they go up there and they wipe their butt with the American flag, that a lot of people love, white and black, a lot of black people love that flag. That's not a hate crime. You burn the American flag, that's not a hate crime. If I like that, if I love that flag, and you desecrating my values, my beliefs, why is that not a hate crime? That's no different than somebody burning that gay flag. You going against them gays' beliefs, but that's a hate crime, right? I'm just asking. You got the KKK, which is considered a hate group, right? They're trying to abolish the KKK because it's a racist group, right? Well, you got the Black Panthers. They don't consider that a hate group, even though every time you turn around, they want to kill people, kill the white people, kill the white people. Oh, they're just expressing their frustration with this country. But that's not a hate group. Because they're African Americans, that's not a hate group, right? You got the Miss Black America pageant. That's not racist. That's all blacks. That ain't racist because it's all blacks. But you don't have a white Miss America pageant because that would be racist. You see what I'm talking about, people? You got the United Negro College Fund. That ain't racist because it's all blacks. I don't see a United White College Fund. Oh, like you can't have that. That'd be racist. Right? You understand, people? It's always when it comes to the black, it's racist or it's a black crime. But when a white person does it, when the blacks do it, it wasn't a hate crime. They're confused. You understand? But when a white person goes out there and does something, it's all over the news. They blow it up. It's a hate crime. We got to do this. We got to destroy this. Look at what the whites are doing. Well, if you do your research, a hate crime against whites by African Americans is at an all-time high, and none of it gets called a hate crime. They're just disgruntled. But if the white Americans don't start standing up for our rights and standing up for the rights of that's given to you by that Constitution, that just because your skin color is white, they don't think you have any rights. People, this has got to stop. People's got to stand up and speak their freaking mind and get out and get these damn politicians and understand that we're tired of this crap. Now, I know a lot of people out there, they'll be like, oh, wait a minute, you always said you, well, I am an Indian, but you know what? It's against us too. Because it's got to the point in this country, if you're not African American or a Muslim, you don't have any rights. And they can do anything they want to, kill anybody they want to, say anything they want to about any other group, and it's not a hate crime. They can say something about the gays. Oh, that ain't no hate crime. They can say something about the Christians, kill the Christians. That ain't a hate crime. But you let a white Caucasian say anything about a Muslim, I'm African American, or gay, or burn a gay person's flag, then everybody wants to condemn them, to kill them, or put them in jail, do what all this. Well, you gays out there that are standing up for your rights that you say you are, well, you better start standing up against the other groups that are against you right in your face, and you ain't said nothing about it. Them Muslims would do nothing better than to wipe you off this earth. Go to a Muslim store and see if you can buy anything and walk in there as a gay couple. You won't even make it in the door, but you ain't going to say nothing, are you? Why? Because you're scared of them? Is that what it is? You can go sue a white Caucasian group that's expressing their beliefs. That's all right. But go to you know what? If you're that proud of your gayism or whatever you want to call it, go to a Muslim neighborhood and protest your rights. No, I ain't going to do that. I'm scared. You want to push your rights, but you want to push them only to a person that you think you can get by with it. Destroy their lives on your beliefs. Like I said, everybody's got a right to believe what they want to. But don't pick and choose the area that you want to live at right. And not attack the real people out there that really, really hate you, which is the Muslim. And I ain't saying attack them, but stand up and make their voices be quiet. Because you're not going to do that, are you? No, it ain't convenient. It won't make head. Well, you may get in trouble when the foot's on the other foot, right? When you know what I'm saying. But anyway, double standards in this country, people. There's always a one-way street right now. And if you're a white American, you ain't got no rights no more. And until we stand up and say enough's enough, that's the way it's going to be, and it's going to get worse, and it's going to get worse, and it's going to get worse. That's just my rant this morning, Patriots. If I made anybody upset by that, well, sometimes the truth hurts, don't it? Like I said, you want your rights, but you only want them from a certain group when there's other groups out there that hate you worse than the group that you attack it because they're Christian beliefs. Or these Fox News channels out there, or these other channels out there, when it's a hate crime against the white, they won't broadcast. They won't broadcast it. But they're fair and they're fair on their news channel, right? But they're not. They want to talk about both sides, right? Yeah, they do. Only one side. Or won't put a real candidate on there that the American people want to hear, which is Don Anderson and Robert McLeod Jr. Nah, it won't make us no money. Again, the double standard in this country, people. And until the people wake up and say, you know what, we have rights too, we ain't got no rights. Only right we gonna have is this, you know what, you better shut up and walk down the street and do what you're told or you're gonna be in jail. That's the only rights they want the Caucasian America to have right now. And these news channels are feeding it right down our throats, and that cause that president up there and all his little cronies up there making it happen. And why everybody in this country is divided like this, they're slowly taking it from all of us, not just the whites. They're taking it from the blacks, they're taking it from the Indians. As long as you ain't a Muslim. But anyway, that's just my rant today, Patriots. God bless all of you. Take care of yourself. Get the word out there for Robert McLeod. It's the Patriot out.